T. We are live, everybody. We are live. Covering severe weather. Hold on here. Let me just get. What's up, Ashton? Welcome to the stream. All right. Let's us get started, shall we? Just to start off with, does my mic sound fine? Is my mic good? Can y'all hear me? Just making sure. All right. Hold on here. I'm switching in between streams. That's fine. That is fine. So, we are covering live severe weather on this beautiful Wednesday evening. It's good. Okay. Lincoln is getting slammed. Yeah. So, we currently have three, uh, three destructive severe thunderstorm warnings, which is just an unreal number. We had a destructive here for areas in Lancaster, Western Otoe, Southern Saunders, and Southwestern Cass counties here in Nebraska. For a big line, big bow echo here moving through Lincoln here. That did cause some pretty significant wind, and yeah, wow. So we have some 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts coming out of, near downtown Lincoln. Um, a 63-mile-per-hour wind gust at the Lincoln Airport here. And we did just have a 92-mile-per-hour wind gust report coming, at 4:43 p.m. Central Daylight Time, I believe, near Denton, Nebraska, associated with this big storm here that just moved through Lincoln. That also did knock out numerous trees in downtown Lincoln. And now that storm is making its way towards Elmwood, Weeping Water, Avoca, Murray, Plattsmouth, and soon parts of Omaha. Because right now, Omaha, I think this is a new one. A new destructive severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for southwestern Pottawatomie County, northern Sarpy County, southwestern Washington County, southeastern Dodge County, Douglas County, and eastern Saunders County in Nebraska. At 5:17 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Meade, or 5 miles east of Wahoo, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. This is a destructive severe thunderstorm warning, so please take shelter. 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Public source, these storms have had a history of producing 70 to 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts and widespread wind damage to trees, power lines, and some structures. Please take shelter. And this is heading right for Omaha. Not a good situation at all. So Omaha, you're getting ready to get hit by a really big storm here. And you guys have experienced some pretty bad windstorms, and derechos and all sorts. But this one, you really actually need to take shelter for, because this is just going to cover a big old area here. So you can see we already got a little bit of a gust front out here in front of the bow echo that's already impacting areas near Tecumseh, Syracuse, Weeping Water. That could have. I'm not a genie, but there could be ones of maybe 50 to 60 mile per hour just in the gust front alone. Usually, you get the strongest winds, right here in front of the storm. So maybe Ashland is experiencing some really strong winds right now of up to 80 miles per hour or more. So that's what we have dealing with here. If you're in Omaha, please get to your safe spot now. This storm is going to cause even more damage than it already caused in Lincoln, because right now it looks like we have another area of high population uh, looking to be impacted by this big giant storm here. And then our other destructive here is in Kansas, in north central Kansas, especially in um, southern Smith and northern Osborne counties here until 5:45 p.m. here. At 5:13 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along the line, extending from near Cedar to 6 miles southwest of Gaylord, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard with that is 3-inch hail in diameter and 70-mile-per-hour winds. 3-inch hail is apple-sized hail. So just giant hails falling with the storm. Please take shelter if you're in the path of this storm. So if you're in Gaylord, Harlan, it's already has hit you. But if you're in Portis or anywhere near Portis, please just get to your safe spot now. Um, you guys barely have any time left. And I like how they include this as well. These are dangerous storms. Prepare immediately for large destructive hail capable of producing significant damage. People outside should move to a shelter inside a strong building and away from windows. Absolutely. And this storm is pretty isolated, but the thing is, it's kind of getting choked off by a bunch of these other storms here. So there's also some cell mergers going on as well. So we just need to keep an eye on all of these storms here. But the main one here is just south of Smith Center, impacting areas near Gaylord. Gaylord could be getting slammed pretty hard with some apple-sized hail, maybe smaller, definitely baseball-sized or more. So that's what we have going on here. And this storm is generally moving towards areas near, let's see here. So this storm did start out here, and then it impacted Phillipsburg. Let's see here. Yeah, so it impacted Phillipsburg. It looks like it's heading southeast. So next in line, Downs, Cocker City, Corinth, Tipton, Blue Hill. All of these areas need to prepare for a big storm. Then we have a considerable all the way back here as well in Gov County, Kansas as well. So this is for northeastern Gov County at 5:13 p.m. Central Daylight Time. A severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles east of Gov, moving east at 10 miles per hour. Hazard with that is golf ball sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Trained weather spotters did report golf ball sized hail just to the northeast of northeast of Gove, Kansas. So there's that big storm there, producing some pretty considerable hail damage, most likely out here in rural Gov County. Already got DDZ values of up to 70. So yeah, pretty bad storm there as well. There's a very broad area rotation near Memphis, Nebraska. Thankfully, it won't likely do anything. All right, well, let me see. God, I can't spell. That is associated with the giant destructive severe thunderstorm warning that is now issued for Omaha as well. So yeah, I mean, this storm. Oh yeah, I do see that. Wow. Wait, yeah, okay. So yeah, there is. Holy crap! I just noticed there is some very strong winds rolling right now into Meade, New York. I mean Meade, Nebraska. Sorry, probably up to 80 miles per hour or more. Now rolling into the town of Meade. Meade, Nebraska is most likely getting slammed by 80-mile-per-hour winds or more. And yes, so there is some broad but very weak rotation here near, Memphis. In a couple areas. There's some broad rotation right here, some broad rotation right here. We just need to keep an eye on both of these areas here. So we'll keep an eye on all those, as well as just this giant, giant bow echo here. It's not really bow echoing out, but yeah, it's a bow echo. So this storm did impact Lincoln, caused some pretty bad damage. There's another damage report here. Let's read this damage report. So this is coming out of 3 miles northwest of Lincoln. Roof damage to a hotel near the airport. Wow. So yeah, pretty significant damage in Lincoln, Nebraska. That's not good. If you're in Omaha, I mean, you guys got to get to your shelters now because this storm is coming fast. It's already in Utan, probably causing some damage. Venice, Waterloo, Elkhorn. But yeah, this Elkhorn is going to get hit by this storm, 80-mile-per-hour winds or more. Not really a hail threat, so thankfully you guys don't have to worry about that. But you guys definitely do have to worry about the wind and the potential damage it can cause, because it can cause pretty significant damage. Let's go back to our other destructive severe thunderstorm warning. That's all the way over here in Minnesota, which is kind of a surprise. So we do have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning in effect for areas in northeastern Stevens County, Minnesota. At 5:22 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Donnelly, or 7 miles northwest of Morris, moving east at 20 miles per hour. A hazard with this baseball-sized hail. Law enforcement confirmed. So please get to your safe spot. If you are down the line, Kensington, Farwell, if this storm is still producing, baseball-sized hail, by the time it gets to Kensington and Farwell, just get to your safe spot. But yeah, this is a fairly discrete cell. It's already out here in front of all these other cells here in Minnesota, so it's going to just use up this environment here. But I really didn't expect this one to go destructive. There's that baseball size hail report coming southwest of Donnelly from a trained spotter. Wow. But yeah, that hail is probably falling just maybe 10 miles or so to the northeast of Donnelly. Let's see. My audio did just cut out, but we are back. Also, a bunch of our storm chasers here are kind of huddled in this area here near Clear Lake, Minnesota. No, Clear Lake, South Dakota, sorry. They are watching these little cells here pop up here south of Watertown, South Dakota, and north of Arlington, South Dakota. So they are eyeing that area there. Corey Gherkin, Brandon Kopic, and Vince Welty. Rotation attempting to organize south of Smith Center, Kansas without severe. Never mind, it's gone. I tried briefly, but the storm's not clustered. Oh, okay. But yeah, so there's our chasers there. I'm concerned about this storm back here. Wow. This storm here that is now moving into Hector, Minnesota, and Buffalo Lake. This is a very discrete cell. It's very big as well. Probably some big old tops on this storm here, probably reaching above 35,000 feet, producing probably some small hail up to the size of, I would say, maybe nickel. Not really rotating. It is also a little bit contaminated. And yes, this storm is just giant. 58 knots. No, sorry, 58,000 feet. Not 50, not 58 knots. 58,000 feet is how big this storm is. So yes, giant storm here near Bird Island. Giant storm. Let's go back down here to Kansas. Because we do still have... Oh, wait. Yeah. Do still have a destructive in effect for the next 13 minutes for southeastern Smith and northeastern Osborne counties here in Kansas. Please take shelter. That is a giant storm producing apple-sized hail just south of Smith Center. We're getting DBC values of 71. So yeah, big storm. I cannot draw today with my mouse. Let's go look at all these other storms here. We do have a considerable to the southwest of our destructive in northeastern Rooks County, southwestern Smith, and northwestern Osborne counties here in Kansas. At 5:27 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Alton, or 29 miles north of Emmeram, moving north at 20 miles per hour. Hazard: golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That'll be in Alton in the next couple of minutes as well. Pretty condensed hail core as well with that storm. Pretty considerable hail falling in that area. Shelf cloud approaching Omaha. Sources the KETV camera currently. Oh, wow. Yeah, I bet that is a very concerning storm. There is a lot of contamination in these areas here from the Blue Hill radar. Wish we had better radar coverage in this area, but unfortunately not. Let's go back to our storm here near Quinter. Could be trying to back build near Gov City. Not exactly sure, though. But yes, considerable severe thunderstorm warning here for northeastern Gov County as well. At 5:13 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles east of Gov, moving east at 10 miles per hour. Hazard: golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Trained weather spotters reported that golf ball size hail report. It's still pretty semi-discrete, but the thing is, it's merging with a lot of different cells. But here's our main cell right here near Quinter and Collier. Let's look at hydrometer classification. Not hydrometer classification. Vertically integrated liquid. Yeah, vertically integrated liquid is maxed out on our Quinter storm as well as on our Smith Center storm. Our Smith Center storm is maxed out like everywhere on the storm. So this is a pretty significant hailstorm hitting Glen Elder. According to vertically integrated liquid. So maybe some, nickel-sized hail or half-inch sized hail. I'd say half-inch. Half-inch hail. Let's go back to our Omaha storm because this storm is just so crazy and so destructive that we really just need to keep an eye on all these storms. Now our storm is rolling into Elkhorn and Waterloo. Oh, wow. Not good at all. I think this is going to stay destructive for a while, too. Why do I not have day 1 risks on? Hello, I have day 3 on. Very intense ones northeast of Meade. Yeah, I did see that. This is very intense winds. Probably getting high 80s at least. Maybe 90s? Yeah, 90s. 90-mile-per-hour winds, most likely happening just northeast of Meade, New York. Not New York. Nebraska. Oh my God, I can't speak. This is just such an impressive storm. It's actually crazy. And then we also have some pretty significant wind here in Louisville, Nebraska here. Maybe 70-mile-an-hour winds. High 70s, though. Yeah, very impressive winds here near Utan. Just north of Utan. Wow. They could upgrade this to 90 mile per hour. They should, probably. Just because of those velocity scans. Higher res storm velocity is also saying that as well. Yeah, not good. Yeah. Storm relative velocity showing a very concentrated area of significant wind above 80 miles per hour. Yeah, so there's a very fair possibility they could actually upgrade this to 90. There's that new scan, and yeah, it's interfering with the radar, but this is still like 90, lower 90s though. Rotation north of Gretna, same storm. Rotation north of Gretna. North of Gretna. Oh, wait. No. Gretna. Gretna, Nebraska. Rotation north. Uh, okay, I see it. I see it. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. There's a little bit of rotation. It's very broad, but yes. I don't think it will produce. I don't think it will, at least. Giant storm here, though. Wow. In Omaha. This is not good for Omaha. If you're in Omaha, please just take shelter now. This is just such a big storm. Like, seriously. And they did just upgrade the warning to the south as well for destructive. Wow. So now areas in northwestern Fremont, western Mills, southwestern Pottawatomie, southern Sarpy, Cass County are included in the destructive warning at 5:36 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 2 miles northeast of Cedar Creek to 5 miles west of Murray to 5 miles northeast of Dunbar, moving east at 45 miles per hour. These are destructive storms for portions of Fremont, Mills, Pottawatomie, Sarpy, and Cass Counties. 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts. If you're in Bellevue, Offutt Air Force Base, Plattsmouth, Glenwood, Springfield, Louisville, Weeping Water, Elmwood, Pacific Junction, Murray, Cedar Creek, Avoca, Murdoch, Union, Nehaka, Beaver Creek, Thurman, Manly, South Bend, and Camp Maha, please take shelter now. That is a very destructive storm as well. I knew they were going to upgrade this one because the velocity scans are just too strong. Just north of Weeping Water, we are getting mid 80s. Mid 80s north of Weeping Water. That is crazy. So we have two areas of very strong winds in the same storm. So our Weeping Water storm with 85-mile-per-hour winds and our Utan storm with lower 90s. And we're still getting, scans of high 80s, lower 90s. Absolutely crazy. Let's go back to our other storms here in Kansas, though. Our storm here is still destructive for Smith Center. And it's kind of we're moving really slowly, but it's kind of staying in the same area. The hail core is becoming more spread out. So they might let this destructive go down to a normal warning. I would probably say for like maybe 2-inch sized hail, maybe tennis ball. But I don't know what's happening in this storm right now. There could still be apple-sized hail falling, but just very scattered. It's not really concentrated in one area. But yes. And plus, it's merging with the cell to the south near Osborne, so that could cut off more development. Can't really look at rotation because it's contaminated to crap. So we really can't look at anything crazy. Let's go back to our Gov County storm. This considerable still in Gov County. It's just now south of Quinter. This storm looks more concerning to me than the past scans because the hail core is becoming more condensed. If that's what I was trying to say. So the hail core looks more condensed here near Quinter, producing golf ball size hail or maybe larger. Okay, never mind. They're keeping it at. I knew they would downgrade this, but it's still baseball sized hail. So we now have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning for Mitchell County, southern Jewell County, southeastern Smith, and northeastern Osborne County here in Kansas. At 5:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Lebanon to near Downs, moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. These are destructive storms for Harlan, Portis, Downs, Cocker City, Glen Elder, and Beloit. Please take shelter now for baseball-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. The storm will be near Downs around 5:45, Cocker City around 5:50, Iona around 5:55, and Glen Elder around 6. So please take shelter. Still destructive. Still a destructive. But now this storm is moving pretty fast, southeast of 40 miles per hour. Cedar Creek, Nebraska is being hit currently by what looks like to be 70-mile-an-hour winds. Wow, oh, what? Holy crap. Cedar Creek. Let's see where that's at. Cedar Creek looks like it's getting hit, yeah, pretty hard by lower 80s. It's probably high 70s. Yeah, high 70s, I would say. Uh, I wow, this is not good. We have areas of uh, low 90s out here near Richfield. That is crazy. So incredible wind right now in Richfield and areas just south of Omaha. This is not gonna get good. By the time it gets to Papillion, it's already in Papillion, by the way. So just wow. Papillion right now is experiencing high 80 mile per hour winds, so definitely guaranteed 80 mile per hour winds there. Velocity scans aren't always correct, but we're definitely experiencing 80 mile per hour winds in Papillion. And heck, we might be experiencing like maybe isolated gusts of 90 mile per hour winds. That is how crazy this storm is, really. Our rotation back here near Gretna has just fizzled out entirely. I'm surprised we haven't gotten any wind gust reports coming out of our area here. And they did just issue a new destructive severe thunderstorm warning for western Pottawatomie County, western Harrison, southeastern Burt County, Washington County, eastern Dodge County, and northeastern Douglas County in Nebraska and Iowa. At 5:42 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 3 miles east of Hooper to 2 miles east of Bennington to 3 miles west of Offutt Air Force Base, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. These are destructive storms for areas including Blair, Fort Calhoun, Tecumseh, Missouri Valley, and Crescent. 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Please take shelter. Wow. Wow, look at how big they issued that severe thunderstorm warning. That is a giant severe thunderstorm warning. Dude, that severe thunderstorm warning is like 50 miles tall. KETV has a live camera of the winds right now. I cannot pull that up. I feel like that'd be a copyright issue. We did just have a 75-mile-per-hour wind gust report coming out of Millard County, Millard, Nebraska. And we just, what? We have a tornado warning. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. We have a tornado warning. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Hold on here. Hold on, chat. What? Hold on. This is gonna look weird for a second, but that's okay. Hold on. I don't really care. Yep. Okay. Okay. There we go. We got it. My bad. We have a tornado warning in effect for areas in northwestern Pottawatomie County, southwestern Harrison County, southeastern Washington County, and eastern Douglas County, Nebraska, and Iowa. At 5:44 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Bennington, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Second area of rotation was located near Boys Town, also moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. So we have two areas of rotation. Uh, uh, so we have two areas we need to look at. Okay, Ableton, hold on. Hold on here. Kind of have a lot of things going on right now. Oh my god, hold on. We have a bunch of things. Okay. Okay. Uh Here's our area of rotation here near Bennington. Uh pretty pretty tight. But the thing is it's broad, but it's tight. So we really just need to keep an eye on that here near Bennington as well. And they said there was a second area of rotation near Boys Town. Boys Town, where's that at? Cannot see it. But yes, please take shelter if you're in Fort Calhoun, Missouri Valley, or any of these areas here. Nashville, Nebraska. DeVolt. Please take shelter. Let's look at CC. Actually, let's look at high-res reflectivity. And yeah, I really don't like what I'm seeing here near Bennington. I really don't. Here, I'll answer a question here in a second. Let me just check correlation coefficient. Correlation coefficient shows nothing, so we don't have an imminent tornado. I don't think this could have just tightened up for a scan. We'll keep an eye on it. When I get a hurricane in Florida, because I know it's going to happen. You guys are currently under a 60% 7-day chance of a tropical depression or storm forming. Most likely a tropical depression. So there's a 60% chance within the next week a tropical depression or tropical development will happen. I highly doubt it will be a hurricane. I highly doubt it'll be a hurricane, Ableton. I think at most, I think at most probably a tropical storm in Florida, I would say, personally. We do have a tropical storm right here near Carlota. I don't even know how to say it. But yeah, this is not good for areas here near Bennington. It might have just condensed. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of gone now. It kind of fizzled out. But wow. Holy cow. There are winds pumping into this storm. We've got high 90s out here in Bennington, maybe 100. Definitely guaranteed 80-mile-per-hour winds, guaranteed. These rotations are hard to spot due to the fact that these aren't red touching green. These are high winds, so you have to do spotting rotation for this. Yeah, I mean, there is a little bit of rotation still, but it's a very, very broad. We're still getting strong winds in this storm. It's really crazy how this storm is just picking up strength. But yes, there's a tornado warning for Bennington, Fort Calhoun, and Missouri Valley. Please take shelter now. And Modell, Iowa. That is crazy. Hold on, I gotta charge my phone. I gotta grab my charger. Hold on here, chat. All right. We should be good. But yes, big, very significant storm moving into Omaha right now. We do have a tornado warning in effect for areas in northwestern Pottawatomie County, southwestern Harrison County, southeastern Washington County, and eastern Douglas County here in Iowa and Nebraska. Please take shelter. Right now, very strong winds of to maybe 85 miles per hour right now in Omaha, or moving into areas northwest of Omaha near Bennington in the Maplewood Estates. So please take shelter for that. Please take shelter for that. Check up on Lincoln, because Lincoln got hit by a pretty significant storm. It's still kind of raining in Lincoln, but the thing is, this is not associated with the big giant storm that moved through. But yeah, lots of damage coming out of Lincoln, supposedly from what I'm hearing. Okay. Where at? How do I find it? Let's go back down to Kansas real quick because we still have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning here in effect. 4 areas in Mitchell County, southern Jewell County, southeastern Smith County, and northeastern Osborne County in Kansas for a severe thunderstorm located along the line extending from near Lebanon to near Downs, moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. These are destructive storms for Harlan, Portis, Downs, Cocker City, Glen Elder, and Beloit. Has their baseball size hail at 60-mile-per-hour winds. Please take shelter. That is right now near Osborne and Corinth. KETB. Let's see here. Um. Oh wow. Wow, I did see that. Very gusty winds. Oh my. This just blew up here in Beloit. East of Beloit. We have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning here. 4 areas in southwestern Republic County and western Cloud County, Kansas. At 5:44 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Scottsville, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazard golf ball sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That's near Concordia, Glasgow, and Jamestown. Please be aware of that. That storm seems to be blowing up a lot near Scottsville. That is a giant hail core, very condensed and very big. Stuff storms back here near Quinter and Gov City. This one near Gov City looks to be blowing up quite a bit as well, producing half-dollar size hail here, just to the southwest of Gov City, Kansas, which is moving in the general direction. No, wait, I take that back. Moving most likely east, maybe east southeast a little bit. But yeah, um, let's check rotation on this storm. Yeah, there's not really any rotation, but it does look like it's trying to hook out. I doubt it will. It's not a tornado threat, but there is a possibility. There is a possibility with it. We have 2 tornado warnings. Hello? We have a new tornado warning in effect. What is happening? Okay. Hold on, chat. We have another tornado warning. In effect, 4 areas in central Pottawatomie County, Iowa. At 5:54 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over northeastern Council Bluffs, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. That is radar indicated rotation. Oh wow. I like how they said this dangerous storm will be near Council Bluffs at 55 p.m. I think you guys have some time if you're out there in Council Bluffs. You guys got some time. At 55 p.m., this tornado warning will come through. But anyways, let's look at this rotation. Um, oh god, this is gonna be hard to spot. Okay, hold on here. Also, by the way, I just noticed this. 100-mile-per-hour wind, 100-mile-per-hour velocities in La Vista. There could very well be 90-mile-per-hour winds going on here. That could be happening here in downtown Omaha any second. Our rotation with the Fort Calhoun storm still sort of there. Near just to the north of Fort Calhoun, there is still some rotation. But the new one, let's see. I think what they're looking at is this right here. Don't know. It's kind of hard to look at velocities when it's this contaminated with wind. Yep, 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts coming out of a mesonet, 2 miles southwest of Papillion. Knew it. I guaranteed 80-mile-per-hour winds out here in Papillion. Wow, that is not good at all. I would probably upgrade this to at least another destructive out here for areas near Shelby, Avoca, Oakland. Also, by the way, if you're for this new tornado warning, if you're out here in Oakland, Carson, Trainer, McClellan, all of these areas, you got a big storm coming. Wow, big giant storm out here in Omaha. Also had another 89 mile per hour wind gust report coming out of Louisville, Nebraska, from a mesonet. Wow, that is crazy. Multiple 68 mile. There's a 68 mile per hour wind gust report. Don't have a destructive in Minnesota anymore, but there are plenty of storms out here producing problems as well. Especially this one near Brownton, producing half-dollar size hail. Oh wow, look at this storm here near Holmes City. This isolated cell here near Holmes City, Minnesota, is blowing up and is already producing quarter size hail. Or sorry, half-dollar size hail. Look at that hail core, man. That is a giant condensed hail core. Not good for Holmes City. Be aware about that. It is starting to bow echo out a little bit more. Got more winds pushing it to the backside. Yeah, it's starting to look pretty bad out here. Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, there are a lot of areas out here that's trying to spin up. I'm keeping an eye on this area here north of Bennington as well. This area specifically. Let me update stream title. Hold on real quick. I'm just updating stream title. All right. We are back. Yeah, northeast of Washington. Yeah, that looks like that could need warning. That is pretty concerning as well. Wowzers. Omaha's getting slammed. There is a damage report coming out of Waterloo. Roof blown off of commercial building on amateur radio. Wow, there is a bunch of roofs flying out here in Nebraska. Apparently, we had a roof in Lincoln fall, or yeah, roof damage to a hotel. This one's saying the roof blown off of the building. Wow, wow, crazy. Let's go back to Kansas real quick. Now no more. We don't have a destructive in Kansas no more. They did just downgrade it to it. Half-dollar size hail. Great. Yeah, it's starting to get choked off by a bunch of little cell mergers here. Thankfully. But our one to the east here near, wow, our one to the east here in southwestern Republic and western Cloud counties here near 6 miles southeast of Scottsville looks pretty concerning as well. It's isolated or pretty Pretty isolated, I would say. That tornado warning is observed. Oh my! Whoa! Observed tornado on the ground here in central Pottawatomie County in Nebraska at 5:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time. A confirmed tornado was located over Council Bluffs Airport, or 6 miles east of Council Bluffs, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Law enforcement confirmed a tornado near mile marker 5 on Interstate 80 at 5:55 p.m. Please take shelter now. If you are in McClelland, Traynor, Oakland, please take shelter. If you're in Gilead, Chautauqua, please take shelter now. There is a tornado on the ground doing damage. Huh. Trying to see where this is. Maybe right here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really know. I can't really tell where this tornado is right now in the storm, but just please take shelter. As an observed tornado warning on the ground in McClelland, Traynor, Oakland. Now I have to update everything else. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on, chat. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Hold on here, everybody. Live observed tornado in Omaha. Okay. Okay, I just saved stream title again, of course. Anyways, we have a tornado on the ground here in central Pottawatomie County, Nebraska at 5:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time. A confirmed tornado was located near over Council Bluffs Airport, or 6 miles east of Council Bluffs, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Oh, wow. Was there Bartlett? Bartlett. I still think they should. Oh, they should probably warn this here near Fort Calhoun. To the southwest of Fort Calhoun, there is an area of rotation. We'll probably hear some pretty bad reports coming out of Omaha later. It's now back down to radar indicated, so it's not on the ground anymore. Right before, dude, right when I changed stream title, it's not on the ground. Wow, bro. Should get warned. I don't know if it will, though. We'll see. Okay. We should be good now. Yeah, but now it's back down to radar indicated. There was a tornado on the ground here for a little bit. Caused some damage. Still have a tornado warning here from Missouri Valley, Findlay, California Junction, Loveland, all the way out here to Calhoun as well, in Iowa. And also that observed was in Iowa. That's my bad. No, you're good, Sam. You're good. You're good, bro. You are good. But yes, anyway, just a giant storm is moving here through Bennington. There is a good area of rotation right over the Blair Municipal Airport here that's probably going to get warned here for areas near Fort Calhoun. That would be my polygon right there. It's kind of weird, but that would be my polygon. So right now, Omaha is getting slammed by most likely 80-mile-per-hour winds to high 70s to lower 80-mile-per-hour winds. And we also do have 2 tornado warnings that they will most likely be allowed to expire, I think. Wow. Oh wow, this storm. Oh my goodness. Wow. This storm blew up quite a bit. So this storm here in southwestern Republic County and Cloud County, Kansas, at 6:09 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 5 miles north of Glasgow, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazard: tennis ball size hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That is radar indicated. If you're in Concordia, Glasgow, Jamestown, and Aurora, please take. I would say please take shelter. Tennis ball sized hail. This storm has been blowing up, and it has a very large hail core. So if you're in Macyville, you're probably experiencing already some big hail, I would say. Another broad area near Blair. Let me take a look at that there in a second. Still have some storms here near Gov City, causing some small hail up to $half sized. And the rotation area near Blair. Let's see here. Blair. Right here? Right there, Kevin? Is that where you're eyeing at right there? Just east of Blair? A little tiny area of rotation there? Or are you talking about like this area right here? Oh, this one probably broad. Yeah, but they probably should warn this Fort Calhoun rotation east. Yeah, this area right here. This entire area. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I see why they would warn that too. So protocol for ending stream now would be if there's no more destructive and if there's no more tornado warnings, which could very well not be for a while. The CC east of Blair. No, this is not a CC. This near Pigeon, let me see. Uh, actually, I don't know. I was looking at this right here, and I was like, is that it? Is that the tornado here near Pigeon? I was about to say, is that a tornado near Pigeon? That is some pretty tight rotation. That's tight. But the thing is, I don't know. I don't know if that's a CC or not. The previous scan. Oh, wait, I do see that. No, blocky. They did just issue a new tornado warning, though. Holy rectangle. Rectangle of doom. New tornado warning in effect for areas in central Harrison County, Iowa at 6:14 p.m. Central Daylight Time. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 3 miles southeast of Modale or 8 miles east of Blair, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. That is radar indicated rotation. It's near Magnolia around 6:20. So Magnolia, Get to your safe spot now. You've got 5 minutes. Modale as well. Calhoun, all of these areas. California Junction, please take shelter. So now we have two tornado warnings in effect. We did have 3. But yes, so the NWS is agreeing with you, Kevin, on this broad area of circulation here just to the southeast of Modale. They have hope that is just maybe some contamination. Hopefully that doesn't try to tighten up. But we're going to be hearing a lot of damage reports coming out of Omaha, most likely from a big storm there. Oh my God. What? Oh my God. New destructive severe thunderstorm warning. 4 areas in northeastern Pottawatomie County, southeastern Harrison County, southern Shelby County, Iowa. At 6:12 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along the line extending from 6 miles southeast of Missouri Valley to near Underwood to near Trainer, moving east at 50 miles per hour. These are destructive storms for Persia, Harlan, Hancock, Neola, Minden, Avoca, Oakland, and other nearby areas. 90-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Wow. Wow. Weather instrument measurement at 6:05 p.m. A 90-mile-per-hour wind gust was observed at the Omaha airport. Wow. Please take shelter if you're in Harlan, Oakland, Avoca, Neola, Walnut, Shelby, Minden, Persia, Hancock, Portsmouth, Tennant, Kirkman, Prairie Rose State Park, Botana Bend Park, Nishna Bend Recreation Area, Elkhorn Creek Recreation Area, Jacksonville, and Arrowhead Park. Will these storms hold together across Iowa? Do I need to be concerned tonight? Down the line, I mean, aren't you in Davenport? I would say Davenport would be okay. In Davenport, you should be okay. I mean, you are in a slight risk. There is a decent chance you will get something tonight. But the thing is, I don't think it's anything to squabble about. I mean, you could get a severe thunderstorm warning, but nothing to be incredibly concerned about. That is my opinion, though. Because right now, these storms are just right here in Iowa. By the time they get to you, it will probably be pretty late. Pretty late. East of Davenport, yeah. So yeah, it'll be pretty late by the time this does get to you. We have another tornado warning in effect. Wowzers. Can I be live for another hour? Yeah, for sure. I'm going to be live until all these tornado warnings are gone. So we have 3 tornado warnings now in effect. Hold on. Still trying to figure out window captures and all that. New tornado warning in effect for areas in southeastern Fremont County, southwestern Page County, Iowa. At 6:16 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Riverton, or 14 miles east of Nebraska City, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Hazard with that is a tornado. Weather spotters. Oh, weather spotters reported funnel cloud. Okay. Yeah, for sure, Alan. Anytime. This will be around Farragut and Riverton around 6:20. Shenandoah around 6:25, and Coyne around 6:35. Weather spotters reported funnel cloud. Wow. Okay. So this is actually getting close to being on the ground here near Hamburg. Let's see where that's at. Over Riverton. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. I mean, there is some rotation. It's kind of contaminated. It's pretty contaminated, but yeah. Something is there. Something is there for sure. Let's go check up on our other tornado warning here near Missouri Valley. It's still broad here near Modale, but we'll just keep an eye on it. Storm is finally moving out of Omaha, but it's now making its way across central Iowa. Might have to take a quick break to go eat dinner, and then I might be back. But I will be live for another hour, I'm pretty sure. See, let me go check. Still have a very concerning storm out here as well in southwestern Republic County and Cloud County, Kansas at 6:09 p.m. Central Daylight Time. A severe thunderstorm was located 5 miles north of Glasgow, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazard: tennis ball size hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Locations impacted include Concordia, Glasgow, Jamestown, and Aurora. Wow. Big hail core on that storm as well. So please be aware about that as well. That is pretty crazy. So the storm event out here in north central Kansas, I think is basically almost over. But by the time these storms reach Abilene, Salina, Ellsworth, La Crosse, Jetmore, they will be way less significant, in my opinion. Still can't believe we had a 90-mile-per-hour, what? 90-mile-per-hour destructive. That goes kind of crazy. If you're in Avoca, Shelby, Oakland, Walnut, Harlan, Persia, please take shelter. Treat this as an observed tornado warning because 90-mile-per-hour winds can do as much damage as a tornado, as a small tornado. So that's what we have going on here as well. We still have some rotation here, but broad rotation here near Missouri Valley. So that's what we have going on there. So yeah, the storm is finally moving out of Omaha. We'll probably hear some more reports coming out of there. But wow, man. Still have weather spotters confirmed a funnel cloud here near Riverton, Iowa. Macedonia, Iowa, taking hits from likely 70 mile per hour, possible pocket of likely 70 mile per hour winds. I cannot read. Macedonia, Iowa. Oh yeah, for sure. I would say at least 70 or high 60s. We're getting velocities of 80, but velocities are a little bit above sometimes. Sorry if I'm being quiet. Just not much to talk about. You could look for any areas of circulation in these storms. Near Trainer, there is some, but it's very broad. New tornado warning. Wow. We have 4 tornado warnings. That's crazy. 4 tornado warnings. So this new tornado warning here is for areas in northeastern Fremont, southern Montgomery, southeastern Mills County, and northern Page County in Iowa. At 6:22 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 5 miles north of Essex or 9 miles southwest of Red Oak, moving east at 45 miles per hour. So that's what we have going on there. Near Minden, I'm seeing more spin-up rotations. Near Minden. Near Minden? Minden. Yeah, I'm seeing that too as well. Here's our new area of rotation here near Imogene. Imogene. Still have a considerable with tennis ball size hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts coming into Aurora, Concordia, Husher, Delphos, all these areas here around here are experiencing that. That storm is pretty considerable. That's near destructive. Destructive would either be 80-mile-per-hour winds or baseball size hail, and it's there. It's basically there in both of its categories. Wow. Okay, we're back down to 3 tornado warnings now, so we can change the chat once again. Yeah, this is overperforming in terms of tornado warnings. There's way more tornado warnings than I thought there would be. Absolutely. I did not think this was going to produce 90-mile-per-hour winds. I mean, there is 30% damaging wind risk. Whisk. Still have a tornado warning in effect for areas Magnolia, Modale, all of these areas here in Iowa. Allen as well, Calhoun. So please take shelter for that. Still have a tornado warning in effect for areas in Riverton, Farragut, Shenandoah, College Springs, Northborough, Yorktown, Iowa. Please take shelter for that as well. There is a weather spotters confirmed funnel cloud with that. Or weather spotters reported a funnel cloud. Wow. I doubt it, but that could be starting to hook out here near Coburg. I doubt it, but yeah, it could be. Trying to see. We did have a golf ball size hail report quite a while ago, 5:45 p.m. near Beloit, 3 miles east northeast of Beloit. And that was law enforcement confirmed as well. We do have a new mesoscale discussion for this area of the big bow echo that hit Omaha. Let's read it. A swath of 75 to 90-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible with an MCS moving eastward across southeastern Nebraska into southwestern Iowa through at least O1Z. Okay. Still have 4,000. We have 4,000 cape and 40 knots of deep layer shear. Wow. That is crazy. Crazy energy out here in western Iowa. I can see why they put out a giant enhanced risk. We also do have a considerable in Minnesota as well for areas in Sibley County and McLeod County, Minnesota, at 6:18 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So if your thunderstorm was located near Winthrop or 19 miles south of Hutchinson, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Hazard, 2-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Trained weather spotters recorded quarter-size hail at Winthrop. A 62-mile-per-hour wind gust was also reported near Winthrop. Doppler radar indicates potential for 2-inch hail. Wow. That'll be near Gaylord around 6:25, Arlington around 6:35, and Henderson around 7. And that's with that big storm we were talking about earlier. Hail now falling in Gaylord areas south of New Auburn in Minnesota. Also could be starting to get a MCS event out here in western Minnesota. Back down to 2 tornado warnings. Wow, they just issued a... Holy crap, look at how far they're extending this out. This is crazy. We're back down to 2 tornado warnings. Back down to 2 tornado warnings, chat. They just issued a giant severe thunderstorm warning. This is crazy. Southwestern Green County, southwestern Madison County, Cass County, Guthrie County, Audubon County, northern Adams County, southeastern Crawford County, southern Carroll County, Adair County, Iowa. And that is a destructive for 80-mile-per-hour winds and nickel-size hail. At 6:23 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Modale to Persia to Farm Creek Public Wildlife Area to 5 miles northwest of Red Oak, moving east at 50 mile per hour. These are destructive storms for Adair, Cass, Audubon, Guthrie, Adams, Crawford, and Carroll counties. Hazard 80 mile per hour wind gusts and nickel size hail. A public weather station recorded a 76 mile per hour wind gust in northern Mills County. Wow. If you're in any of these areas, Atlantic, Audubon, Greenfield, Guthrie Center, Stewart, Manning, Coon Rapids, Panora, Griswold, Lake Panorama, Anita, Exira, Adair, Manila, Fontanelle, Elkhorn, Bayard, Lewis, Casey, and Orient. Greenfield and Elkhorn reference. Yeah, but anyways, Greenfield. You guys are probably still picking up from the EF4, the crazy 300 mile per hour EF4 that hit you guys. And it's going to get pretty dicey because you guys are also under a destructive severe thunderstorm warning as well. So that could halt. That could halt restoration for you guys. So, but please get to your shelter. I would say get to your shelter if you're in Greenfield and Elkhorn just to be safe, or in any of these areas. That's kind of weird, Elkhorn. I'm such a little kid. Still have our tornado warnings out here for Villisca, Stanton, Coburg, Essex, Hepburn out here in Iowa, as well as for Riverton, Farragut, Shenandoah, Northborough, Yorktown, and College Springs. And those storms, I can't really see the rotation on that storm. It's there, but I can't really see it. You know? Yeah, but yeah, they're actually extending this out like 60 miles out in front of the storm. I'm going to be right back. I need to catch my breath. I've been talking for so long. It's going to take like maybe a couple minutes. I'm going to be right back, everybody. I'm going to eat dinner real quick. So I'm going to put up. All right, I'm going to eat dinner real quick.
is it?
It's great. Thank you.
Okay, the noodles will be ready soon.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead, chat. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. Um, I have to go eat. No, actually, I'm gonna go watch a movie with my mom. So I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. Thank you everybody for coming out. And peace.